What if I told you there was once an African empire, more advanced than ancient Egypt, with cities carved beneath the sands and libraries said to contain books written before humans could write? An empire whose ruins stretched beneath the Sahara Desert, hidden by time, sand, and silence. One the modern governments don't want you to find. This is the story of Zerzura, the lost empire of the Sahara. Once real, now forgotten, or maybe buried alive. Since the time of Herodotus, tales of a white city hidden deep within the Sahara have echoed through history. Arab traders called it Zerzura, the oasis of little birds, a place of lush green in a sea of endless sand. It was said to be guarded by black giants and inhabited by pale-skinned nobles who spoke an unknown tongue. Merchants who claimed to have found it never returned the same. Some were rich beyond belief, others came back mute, broken, or mad. Some say the desert speaks, others say it listens. In 1517, a map was drawn by Ottoman explorer Leo Africanus. It showed a strange secular city near the Gulf Kabir Plateau, far south of modern-day Libya, a place not on any official route. Historians dismissed it as myth, but in 1932, British explorer Ralph Bagnold found ancient trails carved into rocks in that very region. Roads too straight, too intentional to be natural. And then he found something else. A broken sandstone tablet etched with Tfina script used by the Tuareg. Translation: the gate of the sun, only the chosen may pass. What lay beyond the gate, no one knew, or no one who could tell us. In 2007, a sandstorm unearthed something extraordinary near the Algerian border. Satellite scans revealed a grid-like pattern buried beneath the dunes. Scientists believed it to be natural, but one researcher, Dr. Amina Bello, disagreed. She compared the layout to known ancient cities, and it matched almost perfectly with the layout of Timbuktu, except twice the size. She named it Sahara Site Alpha. Then, she vanished. Her papers were seized, her university records wiped. All that remains is a leaked email. Zerzura is real, and someone doesn't want us to find it. According to Tuareg oral tradition, Zerzura had walls that glowed at night, water that healed wounds, and machines that flew without wings. Elders speak of sky circles that lifted people into the air, and of metal trees that could speak. Most call these metaphors, but what if they are not? In 1994, a strange metallic disc was discovered near the Tenes roof basin. Etched into its surface were stars not visible to the naked eyes. The disc was sent to Paris, then disappeared from the museum archive. Why would ancient people carve invisible constellations unless they saw them? In 2010, a genetic study of the Tuareg people revealed something strange. A unique mitochondrial DNA marker not found in any surrounding population. One scientist said, "It's as if their ancestors came from a people that no longer exist." The marker dates back over 12,000 years, long before any known empire in the region. And yet, their oral stories speak clearly. We are the children of the vanished ones, the builders. Who were these builders, and why did they disappear? In 2018, desert geologists using ground-penetrating radar near Jebel Ouenet made a shocking discovery. A hollow cavity, over 4 kilometers wide, buried beneath the desert. Initial scans showed angular structures inside, not caves, not natural, buildings. But before a full expedition could begin, the Algerian government sealed off the area. Reason? National security. An anonymous leak from within claimed they had found metal coffins with unburnt bodies inside, skin pale, hair dark, all of them holding books made of something that looked like glass. The griots of Mali tell of a time when the Sahara was green, and in the center stood the sky vault, a tower built from knowledge, not gold, not slaves, but books. Books that could speak, books that could change form, books that floated. When the empire fell, the vault was sealed. The desert swallowed it, and only the descendants of the builders would one day return to open it. Is this just myth? Or is Zerzura not just a city, but a library hidden from time? What if the fall of ancient African empires, Ghana, Mali, Songhai, was not just war or colonization? What if something older and more powerful was erased from history on purpose? There are gaps in every historical record, gaps where people suddenly disappear, cities suddenly abandoned, entire populations moved or wiped out. Could Zerzura have been an African Atlantis? Not a myth, but a warning. A civilization that reached too far, too fast, then buried itself to protect the world or hide its truth. Today, there are multiple restricted zones across the Sahara, areas with no civilian access, even by satellite. Why? Could governments, African and international, have found something too big to explain? Some whistleblowers claim reverse engineering projects are underway. Others believe it's a race to uncover ancient tech before the public learns the truth. Because if the world knew Africa held the key to an ancient power, the balance of global power would change forever. Zerzura, a name lost to time and sand, but not to memory, because it was a city. Whether it was a city, a library, or a portal, one thing is clear. Africa's story is far deeper and far older than we've ever been told. So next time someone tells you Africa had no ancient knowledge, remind them, the greatest truths are the ones still buried. What do you think lies beneath the Sahara? And do you believe Zerzura was real? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more hidden myths, forbidden places, and dark African legends that the world tried to erase.